The entire world depends on crops as a source of food. More than 4 billion tons of food is grown each year, with 90% of all farms being owned by a family or other small group. But yet, more than 700 million people, 1 in 10, are still suffering from chronic undernourishment. The underlying problems for farmers are pests, bacterial and viral threats, and the addition of too much or too few nutrients. Altogether, these factors usually wipe out 30 to 50% of an area's harvest. A major problem in many regions of the world is skin disease. In fact, 90% of all people will have one in their lifetime. Skin diseases are prevalent in developing areas, especially scabies, superficial mycoses, pyoderma, pediculosis, and dermatitis. Around 60% of these cases have been deemed by dermatologists and physicians severe enough to be in need of treatment. There have been many clinics set up worldwide, but these still only have limited reach. Many people have access to the materials and/or procedure necessary to treat their diseases before they threaten their way of life, but many do not have the knowledge. Many internal problems will manifest in some way on the skin, so by observing the surface, one can determine internal malignancy. Many people are still unreachable by our means and suffer through their life with skin diseases. The burden due to these diseases is enormous in all communities. The solution to both of these problems is Scin. Scin is a state-of-the-art application that is both easy to use and also extremely accurate. Disease diagnosis might only have been possible by humans in the past, but the technological surge is powering a new race of programs, ones that are now doing what we thought only we were able to do. Scin uses a specialized algorithm in order to detect and diagnose both plant diseases and skin diseases. It runs on iOS devices and uses the camera, so just point and click. It runs offline and is also free to use. Scin takes into account environmental variables, so you don't have to worry about taking the perfect shot. It achieves this using a convolutional neural network, which is basically a technological brain. Like a brain, a convolutional neural network, or CNN, is made of neurons. Each neuron takes an input, processes it in some way, and then sends the output to the next layer of neurons. Each image processed through the network contains 120,000 weights and is processed through 3 major types of layers: convolution, softmax, and fully connected. The neural network extracts features from each disease image and then classifies it. The app shows you a live diagnosis for the diseases, updated 2 times every second. Scin will diagnose crop diseases, which will provide farmers with the knowledge of how to treat their plants. This will, in turn, protect their harvest, helping to provide food to everyone in their community. Scin will also utilize an alerting service for farmers using crowdsourced data, so if a disease has been spreading in their community, they will be ready. By providing people with the knowledge of how to treat their disease and alerting them to it, Scin will free them from their burden, as well as protect them from internal malignancy. I hope that Scin will help people all over the world by making their daily lives better and easier.